Hello everyone, welcome back to Attitude for Career. In the previous few episodes, we have been focusing on how to build trust, right? I spoke about, you will be able to build trust by statusing, being responsive or being proactive. And then we had an episode with Sudha where she explained about, when you show commitment to your work, that builds trust both in family and at workplace. And she also spoke about how when your company is in difficult times, how by you standing up, how you can build trust. If you have not watched those episodes, please do watch. It's part of the playlist called Attitude for Career in the Story Garden. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about, if you're a manager, how do you build trust? Of course, you as a manager or an employee, whatever we spoke about in the previous episodes are valid. But you as a manager, you also need to do few things to be able to build trust. Of course, this is not only for managers, even it is applicable to other employees as well. But let's look at how to build trust from the lens of, managers. When I, when I promoted as a manager, I was just about 28 years old. And at work, this team, the team that I became manager for, was one of the largest teams and one of the oldest teams at my workplace. I also had a lot of people who are 20 and 30 years older than me, right? So I had a wonderful time, really learned a lot of things. We not only did some amazing work, but in the process, we built an amazing team as well. So in today's episode, I want to talk to you my own journey of how I built trust as a manager, as an young manager who had very little experience in the domain at the time, but who had a lot of people in the team who were much more seniors and had a lot of work outside or in general senior people. So how did I build trust is what I wanted to share with all of you. One thing that I really enjoyed and did well was building personal relationships. That time when I took over as manager for the team, one thing was in my mind. We said we not only are going to do some good work because we believe in the cause of persons with disability and we want persons with disability to be active citizens and nation builders. But one thing that was strongly on my mind was I wanted to make my team best. In the sense, I want each one of the team members to be a better version of themselves, to be able to deliver best, gain that visibility in the organization. I want to make each one of them visible. So that was on my mind. So one of the things that I did was that I built relationship personally with each one of them. How did I build? Simple. By finding out what is common among us, what is common between me and that person, common interests, for example, reading books. In some cases, it's about eating food. For some of us really love food, and I love eating different foods, trying out different cuisines. So I built great relationships with some of my team members by constantly or frequently eating together. By the way, there is a research and HBR, Harvard Business Review, talks about how eating together builds great relationships. And they also talk about how sometimes actually cooking together build bonding as well. So, that's what I did when I was very young manager. We ate, we found out the common interests, spent a lot of time. By building those personal relationships, there are a lot of things at work became very easy. Because that led to my second point, which is having open conversations, right? As a manager, I could have very open conversations because I know them very well. I was honest with them. Because a lot of times we think as a manager, oh my God, I have to know everything. I have to be on top of everything. I should look strong. Nothing. Anyway, I was very inexperienced at the time. I did not know many things that my team knew. I truly know that they are the subject matter experts and they know better than me. So I used to be even vulnerable sometimes, tell them what my shortcomings are, what I was thinking, what were my challenges as a manager. And when I had that open conversation, a lot of times, in my case, 100 times, people supported me, helped me to grow as a manager. And that built a lot of trust and camaraderie. We started seeing that environment in the work, in the team, that we are able to stand up for each other. We're all there as a team. The culture of, we are all as a team member has come by just doing these two simple things, by building relationships, in identifying the common, areas of interest and build that bonding. And secondly, being vulnerable, being open, having open conversations, saying that, hey, as a manager, this is what I can do. This is where I need your help, reaching out proactively and giving them the opportunity to demonstrate their skills. Because a lot of times sometimes we tend to pretend as a manager, say, oh yeah, I know it. That pretending will not give an opportunity for somebody else to demonstrate their skill. So I request, see how it can be applied to your life. If you're a young manager or a manager for some time, or you joined a new company, you have senior folks in your team, doesn't matter whatever context may be, try and apply these two things and let me know whether you find these tips useful. Please also share what have you done to build trust as a manager in the team. I'm sure there are many other ways to build trust. Looking forward to hearing from you. Please share this video as much as possible in your network so that people listen to it, and most importantly, respond to it, so that we will be able to celebrate all these small stories in our story garden. And subscribe to my channel, Story Garden, and see you on my next episode. Thank you.